man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Dresd. D-R-E-Z-T coming in with the Dark Ages of Camelot logo as his avatar. That gets me torqued in all sorts of ways. Bam. Queek has returned. Queek Head Taker, how are you, man? I just found out I will not be in the Total War content creator program going forward. They just changed the way they're doing it. So, Queek, if you're looking for some Total War content, it won't be any for some bit. Won't be any. But in due time. Blow my nose.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills
Grey
you
Wolf,
with
thank you very much for 7 up a
determination.
Prime, dude. Very huge of you, man. You resubbed up, actually. Always look forward to your... Thank you, man. Very much appreciated. Very much. I'm not even... I don't... No screw... There's no screw CA for me. There's I just covered too much Total War Warhammer in my time. I'm excited to cover Warhammer or Medieval 3 or Empire 2 or Shogun 3 or Rome 3, for heaven's sake, you know? Dylan, happy to see you, man. We can talk about Primarch, because I don't have any Primarch videos for you. But to recap where we're at, we just finished the Goblin Camp. So now we just have to deal with Milady Spider. God, we're so close to a level. And the Mountain Pass. And the Underdog. I was too honest about Pharaoh. What do you mean? That it's just Troy? Oh, we gotta... There's still more stuff to do. Talk to more people.
If there's fighting, you run, and you do not stop.
So we successfully saved Minthara, we think. When's Dreadwolf coming out? Pharaoh, yeah, Pharaoh was the last one. I stand by the statement that had they released Total War Saga Troy as its Mythos version rather than having a DLC for it, I think that game would have taken off.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
You took it upon yourself
Yeah,
to
yeah.
undertake
Unicorn Overlord's really good, Kunjin. I barely have played it, but I've played it a bit. I've been so balls deep with Dragon's Dogma 2, trying to learn stuff and go through stuff.
You owe me.
I was gonna just do some character creating today, but we'll do that on Sunday.
Grace is bestowed by nature, not me. You will
Well,
stay
Cray Wolf,
as
you can
novices.
play vicariously through me,
You
dude.
have forgotten the ways of the druids, the natural order of things. It is up to you to prove the lessons have been learned once more.
So as you
You know,
say,
Bills, I actually don't ever use oils, poisons, or weapon coatings. I've used them maybe once or twice. They're not really my big focus. Dude, every time I play the game now, ever since I jacked up the settings when I got my 4090, the game is just so beautiful. I've never been big on like background blurring, but when you do it in this game, it really makes their conversations pop a little bit more. Yeah, we'll be streaming Dragon's Dogma 2 for sure.
She shows great insolence, but time will humble her. And the
You
grace
owe?
still
Oh, Unicorn Overlord. You owe to me is Ultima Online, and it will always be Ultima Online.
Enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks.
I think I'm about 4 hours in, Kunj.
Nature prevails.
I put on Star Trek Voyager and was playing it on Sunday.
In your debt.
It was such a great time.
Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. Tomorrow morning.
Yeah, Asterion is going to be a cleric. He's the storm sorcerer build, right? So 1 into storm or tempest cleric, 11 into sorcerer. Shadowheart is just a spore druid for now until we think of something else. Unio sounds funnier. And then Gale is a wild magic barbarian. Yeah, I'll be doing Pillars of Eternity too, or Path of Exile 2. Path of Exile 2, I think will have more success than Last Epoch. Last Epoch, it didn't really pick up on my channel very well, and also I haven't been playing it very hard. It's my partner anniversary. Oh, guys, it's my partner anniversary because of you, bros. This time last year, I was able to become a partner and have a whole new revenue source come in, and it was amazing for me. Like, streaming on YouTube was something I liked doing, but it would end up hurting me because it would fuck up my algorithm. I wasn't getting paid by it, you know. You don't get paid very much for it. So I was basically taking 4 hours every. I was taking 8 to 12 hours out of my work week every week to just hang out with everyone, which is fine by me. But being on Twitch and having Twitch have Prime subs, and Prime subs make anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a month for me, depending on how big of a month I've had. And that's a huge amount of income for me to just, since it's my full-time job, it's like, that's such a massive amount of supplemental income to help out with other little things. Like, I can't express how much I love it. So thank you guys very, very much. Yeah, Ultima Online is the very first MMO I ever played when I was in 3rd or 4th grade. I remember making a character with snooping and thievery and stealing like bone chest and bone head, a bone armor head, a head and chest off this one guy, and I felt like I was the fucking coolest character because that stuff was so cool looking.
As am I. The grove will be whole again. Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it.
An AOL,
Place it
man.
among the pedestals inside our library.
We didn't really have AOL for very long. We moved to Earthlink and dial-up modem. And Earthlink was like a pretty good dial-up modem. Dude, I am fucking cold right now. It's super windy here. It's like 30-mile-per-hour winds. I don't know. I'm like 22 kilometers per hour, whatever.
A new subscriber arrived.
Darkness, thank you for resubbing, my man.
You with determination.
Yeah, I wanted DSL so bad because I was playing Ultima Online. And I was slow as shit, and I'm like, fuck. There we go. Well, then we got cable after that. Song request. Well, yeah. When I was playing Diablo 4, we used to only stream on Twitch, right? And so I was doing song requests. We listen to music, but I can't do song requests if I'm restreaming to YouTube like I am right now. Let's do this. That's really cool. I remember a couple people used to accuse me of cheating because I just had a really good cable modem at one point. Howling Scooby-Doo type windsuit for sure, man. One of the best weapons you'll never use. By best, I mean it's not very good. I sent these to Asterion for no particular reason. Sorry, guys. What is our tab build? Our tab right now is just pure Paladin. At level 7, we will be respecking though to Barded. There's no reason to right now. Also, exclamation point party comp will give you my party comp. If you're watching on YouTube, my party comp is in the description. And keep in mind too, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, please do make the switch to Twitch, as I was talking about a little bit ago, how much Twitch actually helps me out. My full-time job, it makes me happy inside. Okay, so how far away are we? We're still, I mean, like, we're not too, well, no. We'll go do, I think maybe we'll just go do a long rest. We kind of got it anyway, right? Yeah. We're long rested out. Let's go do that. Favorite class in BG3? I mean, I've just always been a bard guy, babe.
Another step forward.
A hype train has started. Cranio Freak, thank you for resubbing with Prime. Very much appreciated. I've always liked bards because I like jack of all trades. Bards and paladins are my two favorite characters. Oh no, GM2 Falcon. Here, buddy. I don't mind showing off. I don't mind being transparent. First encountered you popping up on a video at the training hall with Romark and the man, the myth, the legend, Martins. Zeus, what's up, man? Yeah. Actually, I was just walking my dog with my friend. We used to go to. So I competed in Olympic weightlifting for, 10, 12 years now. And when our gym wouldn't they weren't giving us stuff, so we moved over to the training hall. So I've been training with Ode, Romark, Martins for 7-8 years. Pro strongman Mike Gillert. So it's a strongman gym, but they had 2 platforms, and so we would use those platforms. We were Team Valhalla was our weightlifting team. There was like 12 of us, not so many anymore, but yeah, I'll show you exactly. I've yet to go to Crush, or not Crush. There's a Crush? Martine's gym. Analytics, overview, earnings. Here you go. I will be 100% transparent with exactly how much money I make from this. I've got to make sure there's no sensitive information on here. Here. If you've ever wondered what it's like to see the back end of a YouTube, a Twitch streamer, wreck it, Jim. Thank you, Zeus. So, here, you can see. I make $500 in the last 30 days off of Twitch, which is huge for me. But let's take out Prime subs, all subs, and I can just simply see, like, I can't even change this breakout to show me ad revenue. It just shows me total revenue, right? So it's kind of stupid. But if I just take out all this crap, you'll see that it's like nothing. My ad revenue is nothing on Twitch. And I was experimenting with running lots of ads, but let's go to the previous one. You guys made the largest month I've ever had was last month. And so this is because of you guys. So thank you very, very much, bros. That is not a common number. I don't make that 12 months a year. So this month I did Twitch's ad recommendation of, sure, I can. I won't show you all my YouTube ad revenue. It's not like this. It's a little more broken out. I actually don't know what YouTube premium viewership money is, but I'll show you specific video revenue. That's the easiest way to show it. So you can see here, this is this much money per video or per stream. And during these streams, I was running like every half hour I would do a thing. Actually, maybe it was in January I did this. Yeah, January was the month. And still, dude, okay, so if I streamed 50 hours a month, it's roughly what it looks like, right? 50 hours a month. And I'm not even making $8 a stream on doing an ad every half hour. Look at that, 3-hour ad breaks, 3 hours worth of ad breaks. It was miserable. People would say, hey, ad break. I'm like, all right, hold on, I won't say anything. That's just, I don't have the viewership for that to make sense for me. I know like Dr. Disrespect has talked about how when he was at his height on Twitch, he was making almost triple what he makes when he was making on YouTube when he made that transition. I couldn't imagine relying on ad revenue right now from Twitch because that's so minuscule. That's so minuscule. So by comparison, I'll show you a YouTube video. Of course, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed it, dude. I'm glad you also enjoyed playing Dark Ages of Camelot as much as I did. Probably my second favorite MMO. Ultima Online will always be the first. OnlyFans doesn't get to be shown because then the IRS will know I have an OnlyFans. Like, no, I'm just kidding. I do not have an OnlyFans. And I probably wouldn't make anything on it. So. Oh my gosh. Here you go. So here's my most recent good video, like as in like it did well. And it's my best ninja build, right? So if you want to look at that, I made 400 bucks off of it so far, and everything's going up. Revenue though, it breaks out and it shows me video performance, you know, revenue per mil per 1,000 views, you know, views, watch ads, how you make money, memberships. I think it shows me premium in here. Yeah, YouTube premium. So I make 50 bucks of that 300 some off of YouTube premium. Does that help you out in a little bit more transparency there? Who was asking about it? Oh, not Ultima, not Papa Ox. Who was asking about it? Yeah, I mean, I'm fine showing it off. Oh, GM2 Falcon, it was you. Yeah. Here, I'll show you like a big. Let's find like a really big one. This is that's not a bad one, but I just know it's not going to be as good. Here, this one I know is a pretty crazy bit of analytics. That video, and you see, this is the kind of thing about. Let me take there's that number that we made for this video. This video got 200 some odd thousand views, 405,000 views right now. Here's one that did pretty well at 61,000. It's $243. So this is what I mean by YouTube is really much, it's a roll of the dice, man. I might get good views, I might get good subscriptions through it, I might get good click through, which are the three metrics I check. Are views. This is what I check. Views, I want to see where that's going. I want to see this number. That number, to me, in order for it to be a success, has to be 5% or higher. Stuff like my subscribers don't matter. If I have 1.5 million subscribers, it doesn't mean I put out good videos. It means I've just either been doing something. I made a viral one. Doesn't matter what it is. So I want that number to be high because that means, okay, I'm converting 5% of my impressions, right? That's a good number. I would like it ideally to be at 6, but 5% or higher is where I want. So when I look at these, I watch this a lot and I'll change the thumbnail. If you're ever like kind of critical of my thumbnails or watch my thumbnails, they've changed over time. Like this one was different. I increased the contrast. I made it brighter. I made the background darker. Yeah, just do one of these. Like that's on the thumbnail. But going back to this one that's got 405,000 views. Okay, it's got that good impression rate. That's got that good click through. So I know it's gonna do well-ish, you know? And it's revenue. And if we're talking about what we're making from premium members, I've made $370 off of premium. So does that help you out? You just don't know. You don't know how it's gonna do. Like this is 61,000. This one's 106. That 61,000 one made $200. This made double it, and it's only got 40K more. Like, just some videos do really well and some don't. Here's 91. This is $300. This is $340, and it's not even. It's barely 10,000 views less. So that's what I mean. It's just a big discrepancy. It's pretty much one unique view within a certain amount of time, Blackheart. If you come to the same video within the same 48 hours, it won't count. I could do more party builds, John Bryant, for sure. You want to, like, here's a real juicy one. There are certain topics I know are going to do very well. If I make a necromancer, any type of necromancer, I know people are going to click it because I like playing necromancer characters. I know majority of people enjoy those characters. But you know what I know they like more than anything is a good old anti-hero in a best Death Knight. I know that's going to work well. And I know I did another Death Knight video and it's doing well. So if I look at this, that's made me that much money. Because I just know it's going to have a good click-through. I can see the views. It continues to take off. It doesn't... As soon as that parabola starts to tip, I know that it's not gonna recover very well. There'll be a point where that parabola will tip down, and I'm like, all right, well, it's on its downward spiral now. You can see that from premium was 463. So it's roughly a 20-80 split, more or less. Sure, if you wanna, dude, it is 97% male. Audience, here you go. 97, 98% male between the ages of 25 and 34. That's my prime audience. And I know the majority of you bros are in the US if you're not EU. And this is what I mean by I've got 89% unsubscribed viewer base. But that's actually kind of okay. Like, that means new people are coming to my channel. Gotta shift that demo. Doing Three Kingdoms, guys. Get Three Kingdoms jumped me big. It jumped me real big. I was wavering on that one. To be fair though, like with Three Kingdoms, I had a contract with Creative Assembly. So if you play Three Kingdoms, you press F1, all those video guides are narrated by me. Those initially were going to be actual tutorial things that the game forced into you. Like you didn't force, but like rather than the game saying like, here's this, it was going to just play the video for you. And I recorded them too in Mandarin. That's how I learned a lot of how to like say like stuff like Dongguo, like how to actually pronounce it rather than Dongjuao, like Cao Cao, and how my barbaric Western tongue cannot pronounce any kind of like you have to like you almost have to swallow the back of your tongue to pronounce it properly. It's really I can't. Anyone who knows how to speak any of those languages, I can't pronounce a lot of that shit. But like Jahudin, like learning how to pronounce those things and like how like my tongue like feels really weird back here. Oh fuck yeah, Chlorine. Glad to hear it, man. Thanks, Trill. I've missed so much of your comments, guys. Sorry. Did you do you guys want me to do more party comp videos? My BG3 content will slow down a little bit because I'm going to go really hard in the paint on Dragon's Dogma. But I can do like the ultimate evil build if you guys want me to do something like that. We do that Dark Knight build. Use my like a Necromancer build. Something like that. Popping out. Oh, okay. Thanks, John. Yeah, I took 8 years of Spanish. And I decided to download Babbel and learn to become fluent, like conversational in Spanish. Only if it's particularly big news, Mike. I personally keep up with it, but that's about it. I can do that, like a lightning build, an evil party build, a holy party build, like a radiant build. Thank you very much, Trill, giving out one community sub. Thanks, guys. Ultimate Summoner party build. Oof. I have an Ultimate Summoner video. I would probably use a Necromancer, a Spore Druid, a Beastmaster. Something else, maybe. Honestly, like a Cleric. Even though Cleric's not like a summoner, but Clerics do have summons. They're pretty good, pretty fucking good summons too, actually. I did play Divinity 2. I'm actually not a huge Divinity 2 fan. I love Divinity 2. It's got a great story and everything, but there's just so much shit in it that I played so slow that it slowed me down forever. You know, your tier lists are actually like a really big portion of content. Like, I just did one for subclasses I did one for caster and melee subclasses, and I did one for the classes as a whole. But I could do like heavy armor tier lists.
A new subscriber arrives.
Yeah, Guts. It was definitely harder, way harder.
Determination.
Scuba Dooba, thank you for subbing up with Prime, my man. Bros, by the way, if you have not yet pre-ordered Dragon's Dogma 2 and you plan on getting the game, please do use my Nexus store link. But I'm not going to lie to you, bros. It's not the cheapest place to get it. Type in Dragon's Dogma 2 CD keys into Google, and you're probably going to find, like, I think Fanatical has it like a 15-20% off right now. So you can go with them. I don't mind. I have a Fanatical link, but they only give you 2-3% commission. And I think that's fucking bullshit. You're not going to use me for free marketing and platform for 2% shekels on the dime. Go fuck yourself. I hate that crap. Like, you can say what you want about the term shilling and blah, 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 but people have to shill because we get paid shekels. And I come from a sales background and a sales management background, so I know my value. I know my worth. Go five finger fuck yourself. You want to give me 2%, and I just promote your platform? Eat my ass. No, thank you. It's like when people approach me and say, "Hey, can we put a video? Like, can we do a partnership together? We'll do we'll give you money." And I'm like, "Yeah, give me $10,000." If they say no, they say no. I don't care. Falcon, we've talked about this on stream. If Raid Shadow Legends was like, they did email. They emailed me and said, "Hey, we want to do an integration." I said, "Yeah." They said, "Will you stream our game?" I was like, "I'll stream your game. Give me $10,000." Like, sorry, that's above our budget. I'm like, then I won't do it. And I will be transparent with you, bros. People have paid me for that. I've gotten paid $10,000 to do. Well, when Bannerlord came out of early access, I was paid $1,000 an hour, and I just signed up for as much as I could. And they were like, "Hey, someone dropped out. Do you want to take it over?" I was like, "Yeah." So I gobbled up all these hours. They were like, we wouldn't, like, you've been like one of our biggest content creators. We're definitely willing to throw you a lot of money. We have 4 hours open. I was like, okay, cool. And then a lot of people canceled their slots. So I was like, yeah, they're like, "Do you want to do this slot? We know it's 1 a.m. for you." I'm like, yes, I will take that slot. For the Like a Dragon ad slot, they pay me like $5,000, but I don't get those very often. I think in the entire 6-7 years I've been doing YouTube, I have had 3 or 4 promotional spots, and my first ones were really, really low. They were like, "We'll give you $600." I'm like, "Oh, are you kidding me?" Fuck yeah. Now I almost never do them, because I mean, Like a Dragon, I support that company. I support that game. I don't play it, but I know it's a very good game. I know they put out good games. I know everyone loves them. I was like, cool, I'll support this. And you guys are just going to give me a thing to put in. I don't actually have to record anything. I'm like, okay, here you go. Take the slot. When VPN companies message me, though, I'm like, no, I won't be using you. I don't think that's going to be happening today. They didn't want my 10K offer. All right, so we're gonna go back here real quick.
Remember, stay near the center of the group, all right? No.
Let's go sell, and then we will sleep. Yeah, some people got mad. They were like, "I pay premium so I don't have to deal with ads," and I was like, "I put a chapter for you to totally skip the ad. It's not my problem, man. World doesn't operate around you, bucko." People get so rustled, you know. Their jimmies just get up in a tiz, and they always have to like leave a YouTube comment about it, like, "Oh, you're doing ads now? Ugh, unsubscribe." You're like, well, okay, like,
I should speak up.
You saved us. I wasn't sure. I wish I had better, but this is all I have.
no, dude, yeah, no Ridge Wallet either. Fuck off, Ridge Wallets. Yo, no royal titles in Ireland. Dude, wasn't there a big thing about that? Like that it actually ended up being some big scam or something like that? Which, I mean, duh. Like, who really, like, listened to that ad and went, oh, gotta be legit. I have a little... I made a real quick character, Crisp. Yeah, the BetterHelp one, Clorian. The BetterHelp one has me kind of, like, sussed out. Because I'm like, oh. Oh, is BetterHelp is... Have us a scam going on right now? Yeah, the BetterHelp therapy thing. It feels to me... And Arcani, thanks for following me in. It feels to me... that something's happening. Like I'm like... No, I'm not saying it's not legit. I'm not saying it's not legit. But I just feel like I'm like, man, they're putting a lot of ad money into a lot of people. What's going on? That's a good point, GM2 Falcon. You know, you pay a premium. A lot of videos do have ads baked into them. I don't. But a lot of them do. But I also put their chapters in. And again, I know a lot of people don't. Is for profit mental health. You can't use your insurance. Oh. I got a roaring thunder in there. There we go. I just wanted to do that so I could do that. There we go. Because he's about to leave, so I might as well take advantage of the best trader I can. And then we'll go back here. And we'll go to Sleep Town. Dude, Vlad, Platan, there is no reason to apologize.
Toddlers are easier to please than you lot.
Thank you, Hollow Ghost. Oh no, we should probably go talk to some.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here...
Yeah, you could definitely do it honor mode if you want.
I hate it. This is awful. True. That was fun. Still,
Right?
I would have liked more for
I'm gonna get trimmed on Friday.
hat on their head.
Because it's starting to like kind of curl at the edges here, so I'm gonna just keep it at this length. Have you played on what is it? Is it story mode? I was thinking of giving it a try to see the big difference between that and balance mode. It's just way easier, Anna. Arcani, I think it comes down to the way you want to play. It used to be I liked sorcerers more because of how their slots worked. In 5th edition, every single caster is a spawn caster. There's a term for it. Like, I know these spells and I can cast them with whatever of my spell slots I've got. I do have beard oil. I don't oil it all the time though. It's long enough down to the point where I'm trying to keep it Will Riker style. In 3.5 and a lot of the additions that people know from playing Neverwinter Nights 2, Neverwinter Nights 1, or Baldur's Gate 2, you were not I can't fucking think of the term for it, but I would do a beard care company. in Baldur's Gate 2, you had maybe 15 spell slots. And you would put in, okay, I'm going to use 3 of those spell slots are going to be Magic Missile. So you can cast Magic Missile 3 times. Now you've got 3 spell slots you can cast on any of your spells with as long as they correspond to the spell slot. But it used to be that Sorcerer could cast more spells per rest than a wizard. And so I used to like sorcerers more, but a wizard had access to more spells. It's not like that anymore. Vatican system? Vengeance Paladin, maybe Battlemaster, plus Battlemaster. Abjuration Wizard, Gloomstalker, Assassin, Life. Yeah. Why not? That'd be great. You know what you could do, Vlad, is 6 Life Cleric, 6 Lore Bard, and have the best healer in the game. Oh, okay. Vanic. Oh, okay. That's what it's called, the Vatican system. I thought it was called something like spawn casting or something like that.
I'm just looking for a little more excitement, a little more fun.
Oh, Vancian.
Don't be so sour. I like a good time as much as anyone. You know, we could always make our own entertainment, darling. Get a little closer, so to speak.
I go Bloodless Ender. Arm Thy Servant Maces. That's the. Are you talking about the cleric one? It just feels too exploity to me. I've never even used it. It'll be unique, all right. My Shadowheart is light.
All right, but don't take too long. You're not the only tasty morsel.
J Rago gave out 5 community subs. Thank you, bro.
Would you look at this place?
Our modest fellowship expands.
Happy
Praise the
because
sub.
of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible.
A new
And
subscriber
with good
arrives.
potations too.
It fills you with determination.
Rotations. Oh,
I like you too.
A new subscriber arrives.
A lot.
It fills you with
I'm
determination.
sure you know that by now.
we're at 46 out of 200, Jay. Our best most was like 350 last month.
A new subscriber arrives.
You know I want
It
that more
fills
than
you with
fucking
determination.
Oh, I've never romanced Karlach
I'll
before.
come find you when the others have gone to bed.
Ooh. I'm excited. She's just gonna singe my ball sack off. Singe my ball sack off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
Oh, dude, yeah, absolutely. Just convince this fucker to get drunk. Not a hard roll, but I definitely made it difficult for myself.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
Think of it. No more caves.
Oh, Buddha, thank you very much. Giving out 5 more community subs. Guys, thank you.
Be in a city with
A
roads
new
and
subscriber
markets and
arrives.
homes.
It fills you with determination.
Every time I see your name, Shadebane, it reminds me of another one of my favorite MMOs, Shadowbane. Good lord, that was fun, dude.
Arrives. It fills you with determination.
You told me in great detail.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise
Go on
the
now.
sub.
Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
A new
Dude, I love how a lot of the characters, once you've kind of chosen a romance path, they're like, okay, yeah, you've got your own little like girlfriend or boyfriend. Halson is like, but Like, Halsin is constant. He is unrelenting. Like, I romance Shadowheart, and he's like, it's too bad you and I couldn't share a pint together. I'm like, what kind of pint trying to share right now, man? I'm just trying to have fun with my previous goth girlfriend. Halsin actually seems like he could rape you. Holy shit, Chlorian. Dude, he cannot. He cannot. He just goes to town. What's up, Leonardo? How you doing, man? Guys, if you're watching on Twitch and you want to help support the channel, do make that switch to Twitch. And if you have not yet picked up Dragon's Dogma 2, use my Nexus store. Did I? What did I mess up? If you're on YouTube, make switch to Twitch. Yeah, if you're on YouTube, switch to Twitch, baby. Oh, Twitch to Twitch? Yeah, I say that too. I got it. I'm all over the place. I catch my... Oh, well, good to see you here, man. I'm glad you made it. You're a little nice to a companion a few times. I just think you want a bone.
Later, perhaps.
I'm covered in blood.
About me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon.
I'm
Go
fucking
on, enjoy
cold.
yourself. Seek out some
Yeah, I'll give you a
water
Steam
before it
key.
runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty
Yeah, I
people.
forgot to mention that. So the way Nexus works is Nexus makes a partnership directly with the developer. They don't go and buy a ton of fucking keys and resell the keys. The partner distributes the keys, or the developer distributes the keys through Nexus. So Nexus is like a direct to developer purchase. Then they negotiate as a middleman. So when you buy Steam products, Steam has already negotiated with that developer. They scalp the developer usually, actually. Like they go, okay, we want 10 million of your keys. We'll pay you this much. They give them the keys, and once Steam owns the keys, Steam can sell them at whatever they want. They're usually price locked. It's part of the deal now. It used to be that they could just buy them and do whatever they wanted, but they're usually like, hey, you know what? No, we will no longer sell you the keys. You can't just simply set the price whatever you want. We will only allow you to do prices. We'll only allow you to discount them at the same time we allow discounts for any of other retailers, because that was causing a bad relationship issue. But Steam takes a huge percentage away from developers, especially smaller ones. With this game, with Nexus, the developer gets their portion, and then I get a commission of whatever Nexus. Here, can I show you? I don't know. They used to have a pretty good transparency. So whatever Nexus. Yeah, whatever rev share that they agree on, they split with us 50-50. I'll show you. So they talk to Capcom, and they're actually their preferred. Like, I'm on Capcom's like creator program now, and there's a bunch of Nexus people in here, like actual like the people who run Nexus. So for example, Dragon's Dogma, they negotiated with Dragon's Dogma. The quest available. What is this? I've never seen that. What's a quest? What's that? So they negotiated a rev share of 17.5% with Capcom, meaning that the actual rev share was, for all intents and purposes, like 35%. And they split it in half and give us half, and they take half. No other platform does that. They just go, oh, okay, did you want to fucking use our platform? We're going to give you 2%. Like, that's what Fanatical does. That's why I don't use Fanatical anymore. What the fuck is the quest?
A few.
Oh, so the last one you took down, what was their name?
Brian Hobbleknob.
I played Dragon Dogma 1, but with the time for many playthroughs, I'm very excited for the second game. Greetings from Brazil. Well, hello from Brazil, man. And Pento, I saw you wish me a happy anniversary, dude. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you, Fratello. Washer check, thank you. I have a tendency to do this. I gotta pull my chest back up. Okay, I think we're all... Oh, where's Zevi? We're all Zev lore.
You have no idea how good
Man, it just throws me off. The blurred background, bros. If you can, blur your backgrounds when you play the game.
But even so, thank you.
My partner anniversary. I made partner a year ago or so. And it was all thanks to you, bros. Dude, look at the fucking thighs on her. I
See you soon.
love big thighs, and I cannot lie. You other brothers for surely cannot deny. I just got a 4090.
Quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. There's one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
Wait a minute. 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 This is Dark Urge. I don't want to kill someone. Does this go kill her? Let's find out. Oh.
Your heart skips a beat.
I'm on honor mode too, bro.
This night
We can just hard crash the game. Fine. You think, Euro?
Hey, a soldier. I think everyone's asleep. May I?
We're gonna fucking... Are we gonna get near? Are we gonna soak? Oh my god, are we gonna soak? Is this gonna be soaking?
I've been waiting for this all night.
Isn't it mad?
God, could you imagine that?
How good.
Could you imagine soaking and being like, man, I'm really getting it right now. Your fucking penis is just sitting there. Oh my god. Hey, thank you for buying the deluxe edition of Dragon's Dogma 2. Was that UGM2? Thank you, dude. Oh my god. Look at this. I admire your optimism, but is that good? Is it good to have a positive outlook? Oh, you don't know what soaking is? Well, allow me to show you. Let's find something to do this with. A hand will do. This, Vlad, is what they call in the medical industry a pussy or a vagina. This is a penis. This is soaking. That's it. And you might be thinking, well, aren't you supposed to move it back and forth? No, no, no. This is soaking. Stays just like this. This stays like that. Could you fucking imagine this? Just there it is. That's just hanging out. I've been doing this for like almost a minute or two. And I'm like anxious. You know, like, oh man. What, do you make out during it? Is that okay? I feel like that's the only thing you can do while you're soaking. You got to make out. But I feel like maybe it's because I'm not someone who soaks, but I feel like my hips would start moving, you know? Like even just a little bit, and it would kind of roll like that once or twice. You know? Like, isn't this what happens? Like you're sitting there. Did you really just have a stare? I mean, you're a man. I know you're kind of like joking, but I wouldn't be surprised if you're like, this is the best soak I've ever had. Like, oh my god. Like, yeah, how do you not? How do you not?
Another loyal devotee.
Earthquake. Dude, could you imagine being someone who takes like being part of a culture that takes soaking seriously, and you're over there and you're soaking and you're like, oh no, it's an earthquake, and it's just you shaking the shit out of the bed. That'd be so good. I've heard that too, Osman. I've actually heard that too. Dehumidifying. Heavy BDSM shit for real. I just don't, I cannot fathom it. I cannot fathom the principle of soaking. It's just such a like, I don't know, dude. Like, this is not about religion. I'm not trying to get into the religious stuff here. But I was raised Roman Catholic. You raised Roman Catholic, you know, it's like, you read the Bible. Read the Bible and everything, and I mean, yeah, but it is about religion. That's what I'm trying to get to, right? Like, you read the Bible and you kind of live by the good book, and you know what? You go through all your classes and your confirmation, your CCD, and all that shit. It's not Catholic. It's not a Catholic thing at all. It's more attached to Mormons. Mormons, I think, also, what's the other one? Jehovah's Witness, I think. Latter-day Saints, yep. I'm pretty sure it's Amish. Yeah, it's those cultures, typically one of those three, if not all three. And it was always funny for me coming from being, you know, the Catholic Roman background or Roman Catholic background. You learn all this shit, you go through all this stuff. Then going to a Lutheran school, and Lutherans are very fun. I loved going to a Lutheran school because you walk into a Catholic church and it's Baroque and it's gaudy, and it's like you sit there and you be guilty. You be guilty for loving Christ. You shut your fucking mouth and you take his holy wafer and you go back to, don't you chew that unleavened bread, god damn it. Don't even take his name in vain like I just did. But like Catholicism is very much rooted in, like, if you want to go back to the Middle Ages, just go to a Lutheran service. But then when I went to a Lutheran college, and I went through and I met Lutherans, and they're like, oh, here's the host, and they're fucking strumming a guitar and shit, and the host is like banana bread. I'm like, who the fuck taught you guys your rituals? Don't put this fucking banana bread in my mouth. Give me the banana bread. And I, as a virtue of the friend group I was with, I hung out with a lot of they were called the Lord of Life. That was the name of like the club, the religious club on campus. The same thing with soaking. These motherfuckers would just go, well, I'm saving myself for marriage, but we can have anal sex. I'm like, but the word sex is in it. The word sex is in it. You can't. Like, we're soaking. Don't worry, we're not actually having sex. We're just soaking. Like, Yeah, I know, sodomy, it's in the book. You're not allowed to do it. Like, boys will be boys. I don't know, man, like, being in this area, and this area has a lot of non-denominational, kind of new agey Christians. And again, I'm not throwing shade on anyone who wants to be Christian or Catholic or Islam or Judaism, anything like that. But I always just found, like, this area in specific is very funny about that, because they're like, oh, well, I'm a good Christian. I'm like, you're cheating on your fucking husband. Well, aside from that, like, what do you mean aside from that? That's not living by the good book, Like, you can't pick and choose and go, yeah, well, I don't steal things, but I do cheat on my husband. It's like, yeah, well, that's a sin. Like, yeah, just ignore it. Yeah, 10 Commandments. It's just like a History of the World part 1, right? Where he's got these 15, bam, these 10 commandments. Bitch, they used to stone you for that. But I have a very interesting relationship with that stuff too. Because again, my friend, I used to live with my friend, and he was like, what book do Catholics read? I'm like, what? Like, well, what's like the holy book for Catholics? I'm like, are you kidding me? He goes, yeah, I don't really know much about Catholicism. I'm like, dude, the Bible. I was like, let me put it this way. All Catholics are Christian, not all Christians are Catholic. It's a denomination. He's like, really? I'm like, yep. And he was this motherfucker would always walk out onto the patio, this cup of coffee, and read the Bible. And I just don't know if you read the Bible to read the Bible like you read a fucking book, or if you read the Bible to kind of get the subtext and understand the lessons. You know, like, again, I'm not trying to like be preachy here or anything. There's one of my favorite psalms is about having a mustard seed of faith. Like, if you have a mustard seed of faith, you can move a mountain. And I think a lot of people think of that as imagine me as a Catholic priest. All right, what's up, fuckers? Bring me with a chalice. Did you put sneak energy in the chalice? Put sneak energy in the chalice before I imbibe that. But I personally have never looked at, here's an odd, somewhat serious segue. I've never looked at the term having a mustard seed of faith as, if I believe in God really hard, God, I can do whatever I want. And I don't believe that that's what that means. If we're made in God's image, to me, that always read as, if you have a mustard seed of faith in yourself, you can move mountains. Because if we're made in God's image, you believe, ipso facto, that kind of thing. Like, if you believe in yourself through God, through faith and all that action, then you can do whatever you want. And I believe in that. Like, that's not even like a religious belief. I think that intrinsically, cosmically, if you believe in yourself and you put positive, not thoughts, but if you put positivity into the universe, that shit comes back to you. I'm all about that kind of cosmic energy of like it coming back around. Like, if you sit there and just do nothing but propagate negativity towards yourself, towards what you're doing, then it just fucking comes back to you in a negative fashion. Like, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If I sit here and wake up every day and go, my life fucking sucks, no one fucking likes me, and I'm never going to meet anyone, then you just manifest. It's 100% manifesting. You're just going to manifest that negativity back into yourself. Anytime I really get like in a rut, I just have to remind myself, I have like a stupid mantra. I have a stupid mantra I tell myself. Like, if you, like, when I say it in my head, I'm like, sounds good. When I say it out loud, I'm like, does not sound good. So I'm going to say it out loud. In my brain, I'm going to be like, why'd you say it out loud? It was fucking dumb. I cringed. But the mantra is put positivity into the universe. And I fucking do not like saying that out loud. But I'm very big believer in, like, if I just positively react to as much stuff as I can within a constraint, like, not like being disingenuously positive, but like the things I can be positive about them. It does tend to come back to you. Sparty sermons. Well, that's kind of what I was getting at. I was like, dude, you got a guy who's a quote unquote a pastor. This fucker just has like a certification he got online for $40. He walks in with cargo shorts on and a polo shirt. He goes, "What's up, guys? We're talking about the good word of the Lord." I'm like, hey, at least our guys had to go to fucking seminary to learn how to touch butts, to touch little boys, you know? It's upsetting. Yeah, confirmation bias, I guess, but confirmation bias I always look at as a negative light. I'm going to pop in and say, thank you for your recent Dragon's Dogma 2 vids. They introduced me to the game, and your vids are so straight to the point and easy to follow. Well, thank you, Mr. Anderson. Strumming his acoustic guitar, like, what's up, dude? Oh, so my friend that I used to live with, that was telling you, I told you about, like, what book do Catholics want? Oh, there's another dummism I have to tell you about that. He's big on, like, a Wednesday study Bible group, and that's actually very common. Wednesday, usually they'll meet at a time that it corresponds to a specific passage. 9/11 was a big time for the Lord of Life people on campus and college, of a certain passage. But he was like, yeah, I went to my Bible study, and the pastor was asking me who I had a crush on in the congregation. I'm like, what? How old your pastor? He's like 2 years older than me. Okay. Good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's okay. Cool. I'm not saying that to be someone that... I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I almost did it. I have another rabbit hole about, like... Never mind. I just won't do it. Yeah, Buddha, 100%, man. It's like... You can be 2 years older than someone and have wisdom. But you cannot be someone 2 years older than someone as a pastor having supposed wisdom and saying, so who do you have a fucking crush on? Like, I don't know, Brooke? Like, over by the fucking swing set? Like... This week, just able to catch a live stream. Love all the YouTube content. Didn't realize I was getting Sparty sermons, but I'm here for it. Matt Hatter, if this is your first time on my streams, baby, you gotta... Whew, it's gonna be a wild time for you. His name was Danny, by the way. My friend's name was Danny. Danny is like a very big financial manager now. He is a partner at a financial firm, and they do not take clients that make less than $10 million a year. So Danny's in charge of those people, the oneers, the 1%. And here's a scary statement I'm about to tell you. He's watching a documentary about astronomy, about planets. And they're talking about the composition of the atmosphere of Saturn. And he goes, how do they know that? What? How do they know? How can I believe these scientists when they're saying what they're saying about Saturn? We've never been to Saturn. I'm like, what? Did you not pay attention in science class? Well, how am I supposed to listen to what they say? I'm like, dude, for someone who is so about taking things on faith and learning things through Christ and the Lord and all that, you have a shocking amount of disbelief in everything else outside of it. Like, dude, it's about light and how light refracts. I can't give you the actual answer because I can't remember it, but it's definitely, we know, and I was like, I hate to break the bubble, burst a bubble here for you, but a woman found that out too, if that's going to make you disbelieve it more or less. Oh, that's still number 9 for him, Falcon. Thank you, Stealth. I appreciate that, dude. He was a good guy. There's just some things that he just... there's an interesting article I read on that, Crisp, that people that do their own research, quote unquote, they oftentimes, like people say, oh, I do my own research. They oftentimes will, I think it was like 60 or 70% of the time, they will believe what they think because they'll search deep enough into the search to find the confirmation bias.
Thank the gods. I was afraid I was the only one.
Although just talk to them every time they have a little exclamation point above their head. Really all. Or every time I like to exhaust every single dialogue option every time I go to do a long rest. 100%, Mr. Anderson.
Real again. Alive. Gods, I want to ride you till you see stars.
Let it be told. That is the very first time in my life a woman has ever told me that she wants to ride me till she sees stars. I don't care if it's not at me, really. But good Lord. You don't mince words, do you? YouTube search does not equate to my 8 years of medical school. Dude, 100% Kirazan, 100%. I know you, but we hardly know each other.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't tease you or myself.
So when Damon fixes the engine, can we just bang right there on the haystack?
Not until I can be sure I won't burn you.
Can I do number 2? Does number 2 work? Can I like quaff like a fire resistance potion? Yeah, on the strange ox except for Lucky Salam. And by the way, congratulations on your gold die.
I'll turn you to charcoal. Guaranteed.
Is it really 2? Did I go 2? I'm trying not to fuck this up here, guys. This is my first time with Karlach, baby. Is it 2? 2? You can. Oh, okay, 2. Going for 2. Yeah, look at this. Part mark comes out of nowhere with a 2. Bro, I know she was my first. Well, some people are saying cool her down. Yosarian's like cool her down. Either works. Oh, okay. What's up, Part Mart? Now
You can try, but don't hurt those pretty lips of yours, all right?
I'm a fucking gift, dude.
Heavily in my future plans.
Oh, what do we do? Oh, they're just gonna keep making out. I could just kind of have that go. There we go. Good, we're good. No, they don't even do anything.
Wait, no.
Do you want to know what I would do, Jaw?
Are you all right?
No, you nearly burnt my face off. Can't you tell? I'm a GIF. I wish Mad Hatter. Death by Snoo Snoo, as it were. 3? Yeah, for sure 3.
You can't make me be the responsible one. I'll destroy us both.
Yeah, Sekiro's on sale.
So, what do we do now?
Game of the Year's on sale for what? Oh, the spring sale's on right now. Sekiro is half off. Ready or Not is 33% off. Sons of the Forest is 25% off. Medieval Dynasty, I keep wanting to buy it. 25% off. Sea of Stars, 20% off. Anno 1800, 75% off. Marauders, 33%. Arkham Knights, 80%. Damn. Oh, dude, 3. For sure we're going 3. Hard in the paint. I am hard in the paint. Check out the description, Christopher.
My turn.
Oh, dude. I want to singe your penis off of your body.
And that's a promise.
See, this is a romance. This is a romance, you know? Shadowheart's like, don't touch me. Wolves.
You've given me a lot too.
Fucking, I had Klingon sex with Lizelle. Meanwhile, Karlach has having like genuine, like we're sexting. You know, we're in the stage of sexting right now. Halson, god damn it, cock blockula.
It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done,
Dude, Lae'zel punches your ball sack for the first 3 minutes of the fucking sex
certain
scene.
a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely
I do. Lae'zel's arc is really good.
to navigating danger.
And she dumped me.
Suppose it was too much to hope we were going to be cured here and now. To Moonrise then.
Oh. Then I see Shadowheart and I'm like, oh. Pretty eyes. Dark hair. Pale skin. Oh.
Wait.
Wait.
There's more you need to know. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not
I also really like
light or
Astarion's
anything natural there.
arc. And I think a lot of people don't like Astarion at first because they think he's kind of like aloof and foppish.
They become shadow
But
beings.
as soon as you crack into just a little bit of who he is, it becomes really good really fast.
By all means, pursue any lead you may have. But I sense all roads will lead to Moonrise. You could go overland, along the Risen Road.
Wex, you okay, man?
You could also go under. There is a tunnel
What's up, Mello? How you doing, dude?
in the ruined Temple of Seluna. It leads to longer
Dark.
Arida. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more. Anything is preferable to risking the shadow. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. May Sylvanas guide us.
Oh, good. There's the blood ritual is still here. Babe, sorry for leaving a blood ritual next to your tent. Guys, if we somehow kill Karlach, I will not be happy with that.
Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters.
Oh shit, I forgot to do the second one.
Cults, frosty pints. If you have any ideas.
Let me see how this works. Water! Nope, that's holy water.
Another loyal devotee.
This is clever. Might even work. Come here.
Oh! Farted in my mouth.
I'm dizzy. And you? Are you all right?
Does he sound like a bit like Boromir Halstenbein? It kind of does. Fresh Dwagar, torn between rogue or monk. Dude, monk would be pretty fun, I think.
And fourths once we find a way to cool off this engine.
I just did Rasp. I missed the feeling of you already. Dude, my guy's what they call the Wizard of Oz.
Gods, me too. That was amazing. But it is what it is, isn't it? I may not be able to have any fun, but you're still free as a lark. You have your fun with the others till then. I don't mind sharing, if I must. But keep a piece left over for me, hmm?
Dude, if we beat this one, I mean, we're going to beat it, but oh, you're the only one for me, Karlach, believe me.
I will then.
Like that, Natalie? Just got permission to shop around.
Oh, hi.
I'd love to be able to touch you. Imagine walking up to someone just hard in with that's your opener. I'd love to be able to touch you properly. Ooh, shit. I had my character had such a fucking hard on. I had to put my cloak through my thing. What do you mean I'm horny as fuck? What am I gonna do? Yo, I had to exhaust all those options or else they just fucking stop loving you. I've dated women long enough to know that you just gotta exhaust all the options. They stop loving you. No, I actually did not do anything with the Drow twins because they scare me.
All these telltale signs of dark justiciars that we've been seeing. I'm having a hard time. Still. There may be still.
But I was going to say, at the end of this playthrough, we're definitely going to Avernus with Karlach.
There is work to do.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. I had another buff here. I don't remember what it was.
One day I'll catch a break.
No. What do you mean? She's not getting off. I can go. I know what you mean. I've never played Dark Urge, so I just know certain things happen. Like, you kill the person that you like. Okay, so what do we do? So we're not 5 just yet. I did want to get level 5 to go do the Spider Queen, the mama spider downstairs. We still have to deal with... I could probably go kill the rest of the goblin camp. Is that the play right now?
What's next?
Quite ready for you. Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Onward then.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Dude, nothing hurts anymore. They just nailed the music in the game. Like, this music right now, it's the same music that's in the Ball Temple. It sounds like Fallout music. You're just kind of going through, like, idle portions of the game. I don't even know if you guys can hear it. Uh-oh. Okay, so I have to destroy... They're probably gonna get before I can. Bingo bongo bongo. Bingo bongo bongo. I'm so happy in the jungle. No, 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 no. Making sure this bridge can't be shot out.
A new subscriber arrives.
Hero, thank you very much for subbing up, my dude. Resubbing up. That's right, guys. If you are watching on Twitch, if you're watching on YouTube, make the switch. Make the switch to Twitch. And if you haven't yet pre-ordered Dragon's Dogma 2, make sure you do it using my Naxos store. Yeah, it worked now. It wasn't turned on. That's why it wasn't working before. You know, I'm actually just going to long rest more. So I think I'm going to throw all of my spell slots into this fight because I want to get the Dark Urge thing with the attendant. I've never dealt with the attendant, the guy who gives you the cloak. That's who gives you the cloak, right?
I've missed this.
Yeah, I do too, Salami, but I find that I try to economize too much with it. I'm like, oh, okay, how do I maximize every bit of my turn to the point that I never like end up doing a lot of story things. You know, Trill, I've always played those games. Trill's question is, are you going to be doing the Elden Ring DLC, or is that not your style? I have always played the Elden Ring or any Soulsborne game on console because it's really fun to just sit down, big monitor, and just kind of start trying to fucking plug away on it. So, actually, I should see if it's on sale right now. See if Elden Ring is. The premium edition's got it all. But I never beat Elden Ring. I think I'm like a quarter of the way. Oh, ooh, what's this? These minis are sick. I have like a blood, like a dark blood build thing. It's a spell type. Look here. Go to external site. That's kind of cool. But I've thought about buying it on PC. No plans for co-op that I know of. I thought about buying it on PC and just playing through with you bros. I mean, the DLC comes out, what, June? So I could probably play through. I think it's just a way to introduce Dragonborn to the game for characters that otherwise would not use it. I don't know if we I just don't know if I rage right now. There's not that much to kill right here. No, I have them. Okay. This, you guys can help me out with this. Do I buy? Let me go find the. So I have a Scuff gaming controller. And it's nice. I mean, my brother and I bought each other one for Christmas one year. This is a PS4 controller, obviously. But the problem I have with this is it's wired. So got little paddles in the back and everything. So it's a great controller, but again, it's wired. One of these will stick every so often. Do I buy one of the new Xbox, one of the new controllers and get the wireless adapter? Or do I just suck it up and use this wired? The problem with wires, though, is just with all the shit I have on my desk across a microphone, keyboard, a mouse, I have an XLR DAC over here. All these things, a lot of wires kind of tend to cause a lot of issues. So I'm kind of thinking of buying a new one. I mean, the tax write-off. Yeah, that's another thing too. Is it's another wire that Roman won't chew on the wire, but it's Roman gets caught on certain wires. That's why I now have this is a wireless headset, because Roman would get caught on the other wire and pull it fucking down. And I was like, oh no. So here's the question. Color can't. Which one do I get? Here's this. Use that link. Which one do I get? Because the purple one's looking really good, but the Stellar Shift is looking really good too. I was gonna just show you my screen, but it shows you my address and everything. I'm not about to get doxxed or swatted. I have a PS5. I love the PS5. But I've heard issues with the PS5 connecting wirelessly to a PC. I think it just uses the PC's Bluetooth. And I've heard that there's issues sometimes with that. With games recognizing it and dealing with it. But I've also thought about getting that because it's 40% off right now. I mean, they've got the Stormtrooper one is also really fucking cool. The Mandalorian one is cool. I think the Mandalorian is back. One thing I don't know though with the wireless, do I have to? Does it charge? Which is texture grip. Or do I have to fucking? Oh, I need to put batteries in this fucker. So it doesn't it's not a rechargeable battery. What world do we live in where I gotta put batteries in something again? Osman, thank you very much for subbing up for 3 months, dude. That's very, very nice of you, man. You king of kings. It charges on a base? Well, the Razer one does, I know. Yeah, the second one, that's a Razer licensed Xbox controller. Razer makes that. And it's either like I can get a Captain America, a Mandalorian, a Boba Fett, or a Stormtrooper one. The Stormtrooper one's pretty fucking cool too. I just don't have to deal with fucking batteries and crap. Has anyone ever used the Razer one? Well, I'm fine with wireless, but give me rechargeable batteries. I don't want to have to swap in batteries is what I mean. The Wolverine Pro. I think I've seen that one. Yeah, it comes with I've got batteries to do, but I just don't want to keep swapping in batteries and throwing out batteries. Wolverine Pro's pretty cool. This looks like a PS5 controller though. Not that it really matters. Jesus Christ, it's 240 fucking bucks. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That Captain, I might buy that Captain America one. Do I need a wireless adapter for it though? Is this? You have an option to play with a cord instead of wireless. No. Does this type of controller have Bluetooth? Yes. Wireless quick charge. Using okay, do I need the adapter though? What's up, Numberless? Requires Xbox wireless adapter sold separately. Okay. I mean, you're not wrong. I don't like needless waste. Like pollution or no pollution. If I don't need to throw away batteries, I'm not gonna. Like I have problems with certain things that are quote unquote green. Like solar panels are not green. We don't know how to break down solar panels. We can't recycle them. And they are 100% Sean. I stream how I want to stream, my brother. If you do not like the pace in which I stream, my bro, you will most certainly want to leave. Or we do not do tons of gaming, we do tons of chatting and having fun. If that's a problem for you, this will not be the channel for you, my dude. But yeah, we don't know how to break down solar panels, so fuck those, man. It just becomes, in like 13 years, it just becomes super hazardous waste. Yeah, you can definitely do that, Salam. Oh, cool. I can do fucking. It's not real.
Time to press ahead.
Let's get rid of it. That should kill it. Yes. Get them. This streamer is toxic. Oh, 100%. Nuclear is true clean energy. Is true green energy. I'm all for having a nuclear power plant be 100% AI controlled, or maybe like 90% AI controlled, with 10% human interaction and oversight, right? No worries, Sean. I wasn't sure if you were or not. Some people are actually serious about that. They come in, they're really, like, they take hard lines and they're mean. There's actually very minimal nuclear waste. So nuclear waste in a nuclear power plant is dumped into a water tank. And nuclear fallout underwater per cubic inch drops exponentially and substantially. And they do it in a 90-degree tank. So what you do is, like, maybe I can do it like, I wish I had a fucking whiteboard I could show you guys. The tank is like this. So the tank is like that. They put the waste right here. And that waste, as it radiates out, the nuclear waste, like even over just to this point, substantially drops. And it can't like turn the corner. And they line the tank too with something. So as those rods deplete, they drop those rods at the bottom of those tanks into the side. And they don't irradiate out. They don't radiate water sources, and it takes a substantially. Their half-life is substantially increased, decrease, whatever it is too. Kyle Hill on YouTube has a bunch of videos on nuclear energy. Kyle Hill got a great video. There you go. There you go. Can do reactors. There you go. Back where our electricity is hydroelectricity. Hydroelectricity is good, but the problem is it's not like I can put a nuclear reactor wherever I want. And there's a problem with how it affects certain things. But when people hear the word AI, they get scared. I don't. I get fucking excited. But I think solar is great. it's like so much of our technology is so consumer based, right? And so consumeristic, or so like quote unquote capitalist consumerism based, where it's like, yeah, just make it and we'll figure out how to do it in post, you know? Like it's like, oh, so we don't really know how to do this. So if they, oop, that was kind of a hefty hit. As if, I have to really, am I really gonna have to like come up here and, you know what? I should have thorn whipped. Fuck, should have thorn whipped that little shit down. When I mean AI based, if you were to do an AI based nuclear reactor, it would just be just a simple amount of procedures, right? It would just all be like, okay, if this then that type thing, or nested, whatever the fuck, case, whatever. It would just simply go through process. Hey, we're gonna stress test something. Okay, stress test. It's going to run and do the stress test. Like that. Every single nuclear reactor meltdown we've had that has not been as part of like a catastrophe, like Japan was part of a natural disaster, right? Boom, bubs. Versus like, oh, Chernobyl, user error. Or 3 Mile Island, user error. That's true here. But you're only off the grid until planned obsolescence makes it so you have to buy more solar panels. Where do I go? Shoot it. What? Oh, we already killed something, that's why. No, do it. Oof. Well. Oh, damn, not enough.
What path lies before me?
I'm just gonna... That's a waste of a spell slot, but I want to make sure he died. Little USSR tech. What are you doing, goof?
Got to move.
Yeah, really?
Victory is assured. It shall be done.
It's just a sellable item, yeah. Got him. I didn't know if that would give me more experience. I just wanted to check something.
What's hiding here?
Yeah, those are really fucking hard, Wick. You get a little water, huh, bud? We've gone through some wild conversations today, guys. We're having a conversation about religion. Now we're talking about nuclear energy. I'm a huge fan of. I'm also a huge fan of AI. Is there? I didn't know that. Let's do that. Soaking. We talked about soaking. No, I guess not. No. Man. I think a lot of people are scared of AI. because they think of like, oh, okay, all these crazy things that can happen. And I think that that's all. What's up with this? What's up with you? Huh? Wait, you just going out, you go rummaging out there, you drink a little water, you go in the closet, you just having a good old day? Huh? What are you doing, you goofball? Come here. What are you doing? Am I not entertaining? Do you not want to talk about nuclear energy? Do you not want to talk about nuclear energy, you little goofball? Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Big old log. Look at you. Oh, with AI systems aren't the problems you anticipate, it's the ones you... Yeah, 100%, right? Yeah, Kira's, and I think that's kind of the stuff that we didn't think about with AI, was the ability to kind of fake things, like the creation of things. And I think that kind of goes back with what Sean was saying, right? The problem with AI systems aren't the problems you anticipate, it's the ones you can't. Because people that... I remember reading an article from really, really good... Here. This is a 2-part article. You want a really cool, long, but very heady article to read. Wait But Why is a really, really great website. I think he's a civil engineer. He's an engineer of some sort, either mechanical, civil, or otherwise. But he talks about AI and how it's split and how it has some crazy kind of connotations for the future. And futurists that are talking about AI are like, this was written in 2015. And he's like, futurists believe it's going to be here before 2030. Even the most pessimistic of them. And here we are at 2024, and we're now knocking on the door pretty hard, right? But there's 4 quadrants you fall into: optimistic and excited, or pessimistic and afraid. And then, you know, that's your polar opposites. And then you're either pessimistic and excited or optimistic and afraid, you know, wherever you fall within that grid. But it's like in the most optimistic of viewpoints, the AI would eventually take over all other AIs and make a singularity, singletron, whatever it's called. Because in a perfect system, competition doesn't exist. Competition just serves to deplete the resources of the system. So competition doesn't create ingenuity or innovation. It robs the system of progress. So singularity would take over all other AIs. So Bard, OpenAI, everything would all get wrapped up into it. And the singularity would be several hundreds times smarter than all the smartest humans that have ever existed, which is a terrifying prospect. But it's like, we think of things as like, if we gave the AI the mandate, save the human race or save the planet, it would kill humans, right? Or save the human race, it would plug us into the matrix. Like there's like, you have to be, and as people have seen with OpenAI, if we just say, write me an essay on Baldur's Gate 3, it will print out something shitty. Garbage in, garbage out. Garbage input in, garbage input out. And OpenAI is more, it's not a sentient model. It's a learning call and response model. It's more on the lines of Aggie than it is on ASCII or whatever the other one is. And Siri and Google are Aggie. Call and response. I say this, you give me a response generated by an algorithm or whatnot. So OpenAI, hey, OpenAI, create me this thing using these parameters. And the more parameters you give it and the more detail you put into it, and if you give it a structured outline, it will actually create a really good response. But it's pretty much taking your idea and making it, it's a working proof of concept. That's a really good way to put it, Sean. That's the way to put it. No, Oliviera. No mods for me. Oh, good boy. Yeah. But what's up, Jaeger? How are you, man? Hey, man. As your avatar is Goku, I'm sure you heard about the news. With a singularity, if it was truly benign and it worked towards benefiting humans, we would effectively remove dying. Kind of. You also have to kind of consider something. If you think of humans as dollar signs, and you think of what we contribute and consume as something that goes towards the bottom line of a company, dying is good for business. I saw a report that shows that US spends $500 per month on toddlers. Because in a capitalistic system like the United States, why would we want to spend any money from a government perspective? We want the parents to spend it onto the into the system. So birth and death are two real big things. They spend lots of money for both, right? You hire caterers to deal with wakes. You hire all sorts of people and go through all sorts of things through the 9-month process of having of even just beginning to have a baby, let alone the whole process of having the baby. So, I mean, yeah, right? That's what I'm saying, Vlad. Like, dying is essentially good for business. You spend all sorts of money to try to prolong your life on medical stuff where we probably have the research to maybe deal with it. But, you know, cancer is an X amount of billions and millions of dollars a year thing. But we would remove it with a singularity because it would go, oh, your liver's failing? Well, I have created one for you using your stem cells and basically bioorganic 3D printing. Here you go. You put it in. And the thought process is, if we were to have like a truly benign singularity that only wanted to promote and further humans after a point would just become cyborgs. And that's why I think Altered Carbon is a really, really good show, because it kind of deals with, hey, we've figured out how to deal with mortality. We've like, you never need to die if you don't want to. Your consciousness jumps, and it becomes about an Orpheus ship type situation, right? And money kind of dictates everything. But people that go, no, don't boot me up. Is it free will removed, or is it free will personified? Kind of talking about how, like, what a benign AI would look like. I'm of the belief that within certain things, right, like AI generated art, that's stealing from someone down the road, you know, like, hey, that's sourcing a bunch of different things to make certain things, and there's no way to even give them credit. Was it canceled, or didn't it resolve? The third one resolved it. Turn back around. I'm of the mindset though that, like, AI can free humans to pursue what they want within certain constraints. Like, hey, we no longer need to do these certain menial tasks. We can now do them automated or through robots or whatever. Now I can pursue this or that. It's kind of like what we get with surprise. It's what we get with Star Trek. Star Trek is like, okay, we humans have progressed to a point where now we can do these things with AI or with robots or with automated systems. Now we don't need to do it. We can pursue what we want. But that's kind of like, if you look at Star Trek is about a system that has gone through some shit. Like, the very first episode of TNG is about talking about, okay, I don't know if it would make me do some bullshit, is about talking about what the Earth had to go through just to get to the point that the Federation existed. And it was nuclear holocausts, a brand new Inquisition, all sorts of crazy things. And then eventually they land, they make faster than light travel, they create the Federation, and There's no money isn't a thing anymore. They're just working towards the future. Hey, it's Zam from Nexus. What's up, Zam? They're just working towards bettering the future. Like they talk about like there's no income. Not really. Thank you, dude. How Q questions humanity and their intentions. Well, we were talking about the first episode, but it was more about AI. Where Elmer Fudd was blasting Daffy Duck in the face, and Daffy would just put his beak back where it goes. That syncs to replicators. Which is part of like an automated system, an automated process. But I think too that the notion that Skynet is going to come alive in the next 5 years, that's not real. I think realistically, we are getting to a AI bubble that is about to pop. And what I mean is we have put so much into AI in the last year and a half, 2 years, as far as, yeah. And that's kind of what I'm getting at, Sean, is that, oh, AI is going to do this. It's going to do that. It's going to do this. And I think a lot of these like old fucking heads that are like, oh, we'll use AI to write sitcoms. They're now realizing, A, that people aren't going to let themselves just be replaced, and B, that it is garbage in, garbage out. If I just hire some fucking intern to have him write a prompt, and that prompt is just, write me a sitcom about dicks that love... they just get and it's also the same prompt. If Sean and I are both just typing the same prompt into, like, we're both in a class. We both have to do an essay on the fall of the Roman Empire. We both type in, give me a 5-page essay on the Roman Empire. And it comes out with a 5-page essay on the Roman Empire. We will get roughly the same fucking thing. We'll get roughly the same thing. Because we didn't give it parameters. A 5-page essay with the first one being an introductory paragraph with this thesis statement. Paragraph 1 should talk about the rise of the Roman Empire and how its fall was ingrained into the way that its republic system works. Then the second episode or paragraph is about the third crisis AD or third century crisis AD and how that set up with the triumvirate and how that kind of put us into the East and West Roman Empire. And then the third paragraph, talk about how the Roman Empire never actually fell. It just carried on the Eastern Roman Empire, which the Western Empire had already been a skeleton of its former self as it was. Like, if you give that prompt to the AI, it goes, oh, okay, here you go. Here's all of your thoughts put into cohesive statements. Are we at Sulla or Caesar in the Republic era? Caligula. Commodus. Oh yeah, please for Smash. How often do you think about the Roman Empire? I have another example. I hated that meme. They're like, how often do you think of Roman Empire? I'm like, as someone who is like, I'm not a historian by no stretch of the imagination. But I am pretty good at history. So when someone says the Roman Empire, I'm like, so stupid. Well, if Bobby Kotick gets a hold of it. I love that it said that. I mean, the dice roll in my favor. You type an exclamation point party comp and you'll see it. But basically what my super long-winded point was that I know tons about the Ottoman Empire. Don't get me started on the Barbary Wars. We talked about the Barbary Wars. The Fire Emblem characters. Kyoto, those are my favorite ones. But people are really worried about AI and all these things. I think AI is going to hit its bubble soon, and it's already starting to hit that bubble of it going, oh, I guess this isn't the best system I thought it was. And when that happens, yeah, no, I thought it would kill. AI is going to not get shelved, but but I think a lot of its attention and a lot of the money that's being poured into it is going to stop. And in the system that we live in, which is a highly capitalistic system, things move at a way slower pace than we think. Oh, you little shit. Destructive creation is a bubble. I mean, that's really good. Sean, you're on in here with these gems today, man. Are you a collegiate professor? Yeah, I don't think it'll stop. I think it will slow down, and I think all the big money and the big investment and the big conversation around it is going to slow down, because I think there's going to be a lot of, Jaeger just brought it up, a lot of problems because of copyright issues. I think there's going to be a lot of legislation that's going to be passed, a lot of bureaucracy that's going to get slapped onto it. It's just like drones. Hey, thank you very much for buying Dragon's Dogma on Nexus. Don't forget, check out Nexus. I got a link right here. If you've not yet purchased Dragon's Dogma 2, you can do it right here. I've been day drinking. I'm not close enough now. Yeah, same thing that happened to blockchain, NFTs, drones. People are like, you need a panel, I'm going to make one for you. What's a panel? What's a panel? What's a panel? What's a panel? I'm actually really bad with my like about thing down below, Zam. I'm really not. I need to get better at being like an actual Twitch streamer. I'm sorry. Give me one and I'll do it. I promise. Did you just bless, you little shit? Leap over that warg. Oh, yes. Oh, fuck. But numberless, don't you use it probably? Are you a programmer? Using AI for programming is really cool. Is really, really fun. My brother is a full stack developer, and as soon as he starts getting scared of AI, I will start getting scared of AI. Okay, that's not what I want. Not the hell of a Twitch streaming. I'm terrible Twitch streamer, man. If you have a Prime sub, use it. I shouldn't even be wasting my time on this, but that's what I wanted. Yeah, is that the one that because I don't really want to. I don't need it. Elk. Wait, who isn't scared yet? Sam, you subbed up too? How nice of you, man. Dude, so Zam is I don't, are you my like client success manager? What are you? What's your title? What do I call you? Aside from my friend. Oh, my brother, a developer. Gotcha, yeah. The Mad Hatter subbed up with Prime too. Thank you, dude.
It fills you with determination.
Oh, okay. Viewers are currently live for Dragon's Dogma 2. You can get an edition next edition will have an additional bonus of Discord Nitro quest being active. So any purchase of so yeah, guys, if you buy Dragon's Dogma through my link, it'll give you a month of Discord Nitro for free. Wow. La di fucking da. I'm gonna download that. Use it. So yeah, I'm in the Nexus program, and Zam is like my main point of contact. Partnership manager, but client success manager is accurate too. Okay, there you are. See? I know. I mean, I'm good. I'm good at what I do, I think. I think I was like number 15 of one of the affiliates to join Nexus when it first started. I don't really know. I think I'm pretty early in the system though. Positive vibes. Thank you for coming in, saying hi. Thank you for the happy anniversary. How much is Dragon's Dogma? 70 buckaroos. So if you aren't crazy about the game, Do not buy it. Wait for reviews, wait for your favorite content creators to do stuff about it. But if you've never heard of it, don't buy it on a whim is what I'll say. It's definitely going to be good. I don't think Capcom's put out a particularly shitty game, like a real bad game of its flagships in a good amount of time. Yeah, it's 30 frames per second on FPS on PS5, but you know, honestly, people bitch about that stuff a lot. Like, oh, it's 30 frames per second. I don't care. Like, I think Elden Ring, I don't play on 60. Is it 60? I don't think so, but I play that on. I play most of my big open world games like that on console, and I don't give a shit about the FPS on it. Like, Dark Souls or Demon Souls, the remake one on 60 frames per second is really cool, but I just don't really care. I don't care. The games, I think it's one of those things, right? Where it's like, you didn't buy a 4K OLED 8K monitor TV? No, man, I fucking didn't. I'm sorry. My space eyes can't see the difference. Like, exactly. Because you have a much higher amount of pixel range you're dealing with. What I think is the biggest issue is when you drop below 30 FPS, you can feel it more than when you drop below what the conventional 60 FPS is on a PC. Yeah, for a turn-based game, sure. But you know, dude, like, I've played every single Devil May Cry on console. I've played every single Soulsborne game on console. And I've not been like, you know what would make this better? 60 frames per second. No, you know what would make it better? Me not sucking. I agree. Yeah, I definitely knew a difference going from 1080 to 2K. And yeah, on FPS though, I don't play FPS on console. I shan't dabble on that. And also,
What's in here?
I remember when I used to have my old CRT monitor. Back in my day, old Panasonic, when they had parrots on the logo. FPS being first person shooter versus frames per second, by the way. When I had that monitor and I had a 13-inch TV, a 13-inch Nex or a Zenith TV, built-in VCR. So when bitches came over, I was like, "You want to watch the Power Rangers movie, huh? Ho!" Pop that bad boy right on in. But when I was playing Halo on that, or playing Perfect Dark on that, or playing Halo 2 on that, I remember I then upgraded to like a 27-inch Sony flat screen for my room, like that was a TV, not a monitor. I sucked. I went from playing Halo 2 just being locking high, like just kicking ass. Then on a bigger monitor, I was like, this is the first time, you're jumping to such a large format now. For all of us, like, this is almost bigger than my TV was when I was growing up. This is half the size of my TV growing up. The 13-inch CRT TV. This is a 7.7-inch phone. So when you jump to that bigger aspect and wide angle, I was having to like look around to shoot things. I'm like, God, he's over there. He's over there. And then when I went from the 27-inch to a 42-inch after I graduated college, I was like, holy shit. Okay, your head's physically moving to see things versus a smaller form factor. You're just using your eyes. It's why both my monitors are 27 inches and they're both 2K. And now that I've got the 4090, I want to upgrade to a 4K monitor. But a lot of the 4K monitors are 32 or 35 inches. And I just don't want to make that jump. I'm just afraid I'm going to lose everything. That might be a little bit, some hyperbole right there. Yeah, my TV out in my comment. So this is a 55-inch TV right here. And then in my common area, my living room, it's a 70-inch LG C1.
Another loyal devotee.
Jen Ram, thank you for following. There's a Warhammer 40K event on Call of Duty. So on Sunday, we might be streaming that instead. I can knock it out. I haven't played Call of Duty in ages. So I used to be really, really, really good. Then I stopped playing. Then I stopped being good. We're just gonna kill this guy real quick. And then we're gonna pull in the rest.
No mercy.
My choice paralysis isn't going after 2 days stuck at character duration. Well, Matthias, I'm glad to help you out, my man. Thanks for jumping in, my dude. Good to see you. But really, you're gonna have to go all the way over there? Heaven forbid we just use that big, huge open lane in front of us to shoot this crossbow.
I'm just waiting, just like old times.
I don't even know why is he sneaking a lot? As an advantage at 70% and you still missed? Useless, sister. Don't run in. Yeah, come this way. Ooh. Oh.
Try me.
Hmm. Why do I even play the game? Hmm.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Okay, cool. Now,
My faith will guide me.
don't do that, please.
No one stopped me yet.
Oh, that was Crusher. Cool.
Path lies before
Who do we put Crusher's ring? No throwing barb, just wild magic. Okay, let me go pee real quick. And what we're going to do is, we're going to pull in this whole camp. Basically, I'm going to set up a situation back here where things are going to come towards us. This will be different than my other honor mode playthrough where we had 3 of the 4 characters were ranged characters, but this will still work to kind of pull them out of the camp and we'll be able to kind of buzzsaw them. Let me go pee real quick. I don't know who yet, Vlad. I'll answer that once I come back. You know, I like how I set up Amazon delivery days. Like if I find just like, it's usually like little stuff I find like, oh man, I'm out of chapstick. I don't want to forget about it. I'll throw it on an Amazon cart. Oh, I'm out of detergent. I don't want to forget about it. I'll throw it on an Amazon cart. And I don't do it very often. I'll do it whenever I need those little accoutrements. And I'll set up like you can set up like an Amazon delivery day. I do it for the end of the week. So as I see things throughout the week, it just comes. The point of it, obviously, is to reduce the amount of times you come, but what'd I say? Reduce the amount of time that they show up to your place and drop off stuff. The other point is to reduce the amount of boxes that they use. So why did I just get 3 boxes from Amazon? Put it all in one fucking box, man. Sure, this is a Wendy's. Oh, nothing's going to stop me from coming out of Wendy's. Let me tell you right now, Zam. Fucking love a Baconator. You can take a junior bacon cheese and put it in my ass. Thank you very much, man. I don't speak German, but thank you.
Right away.
Sam, do you have a controller that you use for your computer? We were just talking about this. I don't know if I get a wireless Xbox controller or the Razer wireless Xbox controller that is rechargeable. Well, Kirazan just answered all that because I started at 3 different FCs. We're centralized to the one that delivers to you and sent to you. I see. Dave's triple fuck me up. Okay, so I have a scuff. But it's wired, and I just don't want to deal with a wired. I love scuff, though. I loved my scuff. Let me take a look. Let's take a look. Oh, baby. A scuff Envision I can set up mute. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Ultra fast wireless connectivity. Adjustable instant triggers. High performance grip. How high performance is the grip, though? Can I come whenever I want? Guys, people, look at this one. This one's pretty cool. I like the respawn skin on it. You can customize all these too. So that one I customize.
Another loyal devotee.
Oh, they added Tiger Stripe back in. You can do here. Toga party. We're having toga parties again? Here. Do this. Do like a little. Do all that. A little bit of this. Where's respawn? Okay. What the fuck? Yeah, that ain't cheap. They're not cheap. That's that. Oh, so you can make this. You can set up a toggle mute and deafen. Oh, that's pretty cool. I could see my dumb fucking ass just pressing the wrong button though. Yeah, these like proprietary ones tend to really get expensive. But that's there's respawn. Tax right off. See, look, that's cool. That's cool, right? That's cool. Or you can just do like a solid color if you want. Is it? You're not lying to me, are you? You can do like the back. I can have it. Oh, okay. I can like gray or black. You can usually do like different thumbsticks on this. Like a short concave, a short domed. I don't know why I would ever want a domed one though. Long concave. I've never really been a. Kind of just like standard edition thumbsticks. Never been like crazy about that. So what'd you say? You want dual stage? I don't know what the dual stage triggers do, but this, so you can set these triggers to either be short or longer actuation. So this is the older scuff. There's a little thing right in here, like a little clit. As I said what I said. Zam, you've never been to one of my streams, and I bet you are now totally regretting. You're like, why do we have this guy in our program? He is unhinged. but you can spin this thing to make the actuation. Like this is got a pretty long travel. I can spin it so the travel is so now it's spun. Now the travel is like way less. It just I'm vulgar, but we actually have very guys, tell them in chat. Tell them in chat. Do we have good conversations in here? Do we talk constructively about our mental health and other people in the world? It's not all just it's not all dick and fart jokes. I'm better spiritually for it. This man is an expert conversationalist. That's high praise, man. Sparty sermons are real. Yeah, I heard the new PS5 controllers can do that now, right? Sean, they have this where you can kind of change it. The button kit. I gotta look at this a little bit more. Wick, your mental health might be fucked, but so is all of ours. So you're in good company, bro. Battle Beaver controllers. What a battle! That sounds like you're fucking with me. The sex buttons? Oh, is this where you got it, Is this where you got it, Sam? It's got sex buttons on it? Yeah, I know it says sax, but I don't need to say that it says sax. Yeah, add a player pack. Yeah, it's like $230. So yeah, we'll see. It's just a lot. Just a lot. Panel sent. Dude, look what you did. Look what you did. Look what you did. Look what you did. Look what Zam just made for me. See? This is the best customer success bro I've ever had. And I'm still not used to working customer success. Guy. Thank you, Zam. I will add that there. I'll add that there and I'll actually turn it into a button too, no less. So people can click it. Sometimes it's a dick and fart joke day, sometimes it's a mental health day or a history lesson Friday. Here is the spice of life. It's true. Well, we love you all the same, Wick.
Have to keep going.
We love you all the same, my dude. Now, let me quaff another potion real quick. How we do this? Break everyone up. Break up the band here.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Let's do you back here. Oh, I saw Dune 2 all right, and it was a great damn time. Yeah, last history we did was on the Barbary Coast Wars, the Barbary Wars. The Barbary States.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Oh man, we're gonna spike growth these bitches bad. You can come over here. I'll go get everyone else.
Should mind my step.
Yeah, good, good. Hot take, you're wrong. Dune did not suck, it was great. I have not read the books.
Got to keep fighting.
I think I'm gonna put this here, maybe? Like right here. So as they funnel into the bridge, it's gonna hit them. Or do I get them closer to me over here? I mean, there's going to be range things to deal with, so it's kind of is what it is. But I think this is like you can't get around it. You know what a good game on floppy disk was? Old point and click? King's Quest. And if you guys don't know this, I've been thinking of I've been wanting to get into the gaming industry for a long time. Raphael for sure. And I've come up with the solution to that is just making my own company. Oh man, I could even fog cloud that too. Oh, you know what I do? I think we fog cloud back here. So my point is, if I fog cloud back there, anyone who's ranged can't shoot through the fog, and they have to pull themselves through the fog to get to me, which means that they then push themselves onto the spikes. Thoughts, opinions, what do you guys think? It should work like that, right? I think you can do it. Yeah. Heavily obscures, yep. Here, we'll do this too. This makes it last, it's going to last 20 turns now. I don't necessarily think it's necessary, but do this. It just makes it bigger. Well, if I put it on the spikes, so here's a problem, Nyar. If I put it right here, anyone who's ranged, well, I guess they still have to run through it. Well, I can't even put it here anyway. Oh, I can. It heavily obscures things. So take a look. Hiding in a heavily obscured area will not guarantee they get too close from other creatures within it. Oh. And actually, that's the nice thing is I don't have any other concentration spells, so I'm gonna have to blast, but that's it. Yeah, we'll try it for science. Let's put it right here. We'll do like a half and half.
Let's try this.
But I want to make a game. I'm going to make a gaming company. It's going to be called Nostalgic Games. And what I was thinking of doing is... Path's interrupted. Yeah, so I don't think I'll be able to. I think they'll have to run to me. What I'm thinking of doing is getting Rune, who does the art for the channel, to help me to do the art for it. Like I would hire him as the artist. Programmers, everything like that. But here's what I'm thinking of doing, like a classic old school point and click adventure, like a King's Quest, where you're clicking around the map and your little guy, not a map, but like you're in a scene and your character's walking around the scene. On that one, you go, oh, you go to the right, we're in a different scene and they walk around. Not like Myst, where it's first person. Is that what it's called? Is that the name of that style? Interactive storyboard? Kind of like Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium. Think of that way. But frame by frame. Call your names. I don't know who owns Sierra anymore. Alright. I want this all to do your thing. Air today, gone tomorrow. Is that King Quest 3 or 4? Roberta Williams. I mean... There's a really good documentary on Netflix about the beginning, the genesis of video games. And Roberta Williams talks about like pitching it at a dinner table to her husband. I think it'd be really cool. It'd be really cool. And so my thought process for the game is if it's like a 10-15 hour game to beat, but the way I've like thought about it in my brain is high replayability, where the way the game works is let me just use the cardinal directions as an example. Northeast, southwest, northwest, southeast, whatever the hell. And let's say you've got a door in each one of the cardinal directions. If you take a step into the east door and then maybe north, you close off a portion of the game and another portion of the game opens up. So meaning that the game only got 10-15 hours of replayability, but maybe you go down one path and that leads down a rabbit hole you cannot get back from, and it leads down to a whole conclusion of the story. And the story doesn't have like a tile board adventure. Yeah, I guess you could look at that like that, Booty Thief. Like Disco Elysium, you play Disco Elysium, everyone has a different experience. You can kind of somewhat cater the same one, but it's like you'd have to make the same exact like second for second choices to get the same exact results. And they all would be somewhat canned. Like, okay, you go down, maybe I was writing a short story called Maltese, and it's kind of it's a combination of old Private Dick, Maltese Falcon, black and white movies, and Blade Runner cyberpunk style stuff. I wrote this whole thing about it. I'm here. If anyone likes to read here. I'll get it for you. But I used to do a lot of creative writing. I just don't do it anymore. I had a big thing I was writing for this. You have to start all the way at the bottom, because that's how WordPress works. But I would take that world and the concept for that story that I have in my brain already and put it into this. And maybe it's like, okay, you go down a road of accusing the bank teller, whatever. And that leads to a whole story and result that's exclusive to that. So that's how I could think the adventure could play out. So it's like, yeah, you played 10, 15 hours. Oh, you know what? This week I got this conclusion. I want to go down this different route. So it's a low impact game where someone could jump into it, play a couple playthroughs, come back to it and say, oh, I never went this direction. I want to go through that direction now. It's called Pal World, Hollow Ghost. That's my video game idea. I did. I will. Thank you, Buddha. And Buschetti. Thanks for following, brother. Same thing with you, Christina Butt Kevin. And you, Genram. Guys, if you're watching over on YouTube, make that switch. Which does help me out. Yeah, I would just kind of force the game almost to be like 100% replayability. Like that's the focus is just replaying it over and over again. I'm just gonna shoot these guys.
You've made a grave mistake.
I'm killing the range ones so they don't try to interrupt us here. Oof. Or Firebolt will light this on fire, won't it? Oh, Silverlands. I'll make sure too, guys. If you have not yet pre-ordered it, you can pre-order Dragon's Dogma through my Nexus link, and it will get you 1 month of Discord Nitro for free. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But what about Ray of Frost? Will it fuck up the spikes? Do we think? I won't even kill him. Why don't I just shoot him with it? Har.
My faith will protect me.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Oh, I could have just... Well, we're going to wait one more turn before we... There's no reason to enrage right now, because if we enrage, there's a chance that we lose the rage because we can't do damage. The name Samantha, I was like, how can I make Samantha like somewhat sci-fi-y? And it was just like kind of a simple name to just, oh, okay, remove the A and make it a Y. Like, oh, because it's supposed to be a near distant future after a Third World War. And things are like Samus. That's a good point. And I describe any kind of like scientific things that are in it, like how phones are not phones. It's like it's a projected ray slate instead. How all like doors are like time locks and stuff. No, it definitely won't be. We don't. I mean, we're not. Salamantha would be even better. Salamantha. I mean, you got to understand though, Vlad. I think a lot of people think nuclear bombs and they think Fallout. Like, oh god, they're gonna drop a nuke. Well, unless we're dropping, you know, atom bombs, we'll have Fallout. Most bombs are hydrogen bombs. They don't have Fallout. Not in the way that we think about it. Got the stream, and thank you for all the guides. Recently finished a second honor run with a friend, and it definitely helped going on with building. Absolutely, man. Thank you very much for watching, dude. Happy to help. Glad it helped you and your friends to have fun. What are you doing up here? Fuck. Dude, this guy's coming through. Bring it down, bring it down. Nuke means Godzilla to me. I don't know how to get up there really to do any kind of serious damage to that creature of the night. Vladislav. Vladislav. Vladislawana was hard. Long maybe, but hard. Well, her name's not Giuseppe like my middle name. I've heard it's pretty good, Hollow Ghost. I didn't see NS. Where's NS? Oh, never mind. It was up there. Good. Yeah, what are you doing down here, Tiny? Like name, father's name, surname, and country. If that makes sense. It does. It does. You're coming with me. Yes. Walk over the thorn traps and die. It's just free experience. Don't do it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Gale. Oh! Take that, you little shit. Oh, I love it. Good. This has worked out really well. I just brought everything right to us. It's just, like I said, auto experience. Oh, you little crap. Come on, big ugly. Oh, I've never seen them just hang out like that. No, not in range, unfortunately. Have they, like, learned? Saved. Uh-oh. I hope there's nothing good in that chest that I cared about. Oh, no, I just moved the chest back. I don't know, do I? Let's find out. I'm pretty sure I do. Fireball. Yeah, we knocked her out. She should be okay. Scorching Ray. Don't look too good there, does it? How long is this going to be active for? Does it not tell me how long I've got for the effect on this?
What should I do?
Maybe I shut down the fog cloud to get them to come closer. Because they're being tricksy devils about it now. I mean, I could web them. Webbing them doesn't really do me much. It will work. It'll definitely work on him, but too far. I mean, I could move closer to do it, but yeah, so
I won't give in.
I'm ready.
I don't have everyone feel.
Let's finish this.
You know what I could do is Sanctuary Gale and have Gale. Well, this still counts as AoE, so this will still hurt him.
Shall we dance?
That's 1 hit point. Oh,
Never a dull moment.
I'm gonna try one more turn and see how this lasts, and see if it's still just gonna hang out back there.
Survival is all that matters.
Oof. Well, there's fog clouds up now, so yes, good. No. Okay. Stop it. Dude, there's no Raven Field. Stop.
What's the plan?
Do I just switch it over to Moonbeam? Destroy this thing? I mean, I could light it on fire, but I don't think it's doing any good. Oh baby, oh baby. Shart is a Spore Druid.
Can't give up.
Witching hour.
You know what, Sean? I like that. I like the cut of your jib on that one.
In striking distance.
Garen is a Sorcerer. Gale is a Wild Magic Barbarian.
Another fight. Let's go. Into the bloody fray.
Can't afford to let up.
Nice. I think it won't, at least that thing won't get healed.
Behold
Whoa.
For the slaughter.
Nope, it doesn't. Otherworld Leia. They will just assume that they're actually the previous spec. So you're good. Ow, really? Huh. Interesting. They just kind of hung back. You sons of bitches here. Alright, well, let's turn off this thing and get them to come over to us.
Ready. Heading there.
Get moonbeamed, you pork sausages.
Swiftly now. With glee.
Time for a cup.
That's actually a good point. I should probably have just done that. Good call. Good call, Leia.
On the way.
What now? With haste.
It doesn't look like it. I just shot it to see if it would.
This feels good.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Need to act fast.
Only one Viking. Only one.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Or two, actually. Two. I did my own, and I did the other one at the same time. I wonder if I can actually blow this up and I just can't tell. That'd be fucking cool. I love like those little environmental things like that. I did. Won't let me do anything. Damn. So Melf's Moonbeam will activate again on his turn.
Swords meet sorcery.
Yeah, just like that. Shit. Yeah. Boom. Now Big Ugly here is gonna get the porridge. I'm pretty sure that's... Ah!
Can't give up.
Oh, that was I thought that would knock off his other thing. Okay, so Gale. Ha! All right, Sean, have a good one, dude. Thanks for jumping in. Oh, nice. We get teleport as a bonus action. That's going to be huge. We needed that. So, before we go and do that, we're going to come over here and we're going to Healing Radiance. And what's nice about this is now everyone has Blade Ward. So, Gale, go do some choppy chops.
Step by step.
Got to concentrate. On my way.
Can't even catch my breath. Where do I go from here? Death is but a word away.
Oh, right into the moonbeam. I didn't have to do anything. How's that? And then my healing radiance is going to trigger one more time and then heal me. Hold on, I got to check my... I forgot to thaw out my lunch, which is frozen tilapia. It's a fish. Oh. Gotta clean up your fur, you little monkey. Romans in that springtime shedding. We're having a frozen chicken smoothie. Not the Liver King.
Talk to me.
He just like slammed his head against my fucking side thing. I mean, I wouldn't, but if you want that high fight. The sneak energy fight. By the way, Kirazan reminded me of this. Bros, so. Here you go, guys. Copy away. So, make sure you go, if you want any like kind of energy, use sneak energy. But sneak energy has a hydrate one where it's not. It's like basically think of it like liquid IV, like liquid IV powder. So if you don't want actual like caffeine energy drinks, I use their hydrate one all the time. All the time. Usually when I may or may not be hungover. Didn't quite kill it. You like Cherry Bomb? Cherry Bomb's like my least favorite one. To be totally honest. I don't know why I did that. I could just teleport. Stupid. Ooh, baby.
Outflank, outsmart.
Oh, oh. Woke up that big ugly.
It's easy these days.
To focus. Onward.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Yeah, I wonder, I think actually, I was going to say, I wonder if, when your character's in that mode like that, where he's pulled his bow and arrow out, I wonder if they will continue to get their save from their AC on their shield if their bow and arrow's out. I think they do. Necromancer does, Robert. But you could do Monk. Depending on what level you take into Monk, you could do more necrotic damage with Monk. Because they both use Wisdom, which is absolutely crucial, right? Nice. You threw a javelin. Hit me. Ow. Oh, shit.
What fools these mortals be.
Rough and tumble. Cool thing is, though, I can just do this. Tie this guy up, so at least he do opportunity attacks.
Still on my feet. Hope this ends well.
Nice. Radiating orb. Suck it. -1 to attack rolls. Because of my luminous armor here. Whenever the wearer deals radiant damage, they cause a radiant shockwave. So unfortunately, this thing was too far away. It's a 10-foot radius on the shockwave. When I get the Holy Lance Helm and the Radiant Gloves, I will be complete.
Right, better get to it.
Moonbeam is just so good. It's just so much value. It's so much value. So much bong for the book. Let me see if I can pull anyone else from over here. No, does not affect allies. No. Well, I guess it does in the sense that affected entity has -1 to attack rolls, but it will not go on to allies if that's the question. You're in the wrong area, lady. I don't know what you're doing down there. Yeah, that sneaks up on your nature. Oh! Let me see if there's anyone else over here. There is. Just the sleepy sleepers. Good.
Can't give up. Not now.
Let's make sure this guy dies, because he's a heavy hitter. Yeah, damn.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Moonbeam would be great. Damn. Oh. Well. We certainly taught them.
Need to act fast.
Next turn, we'll just put Moonbeam down there.
Well, so much for peace. Best be on my way.
The dice macabre.
I think we're good.
They burn.
No, don't. Oh. Should be okay. We'll find out.
What should I do? Got to move. Let's end this.
Alright, I just want to affect my party when using it. Thank you. Thinking of Radiant build party for my next playthrough. So I'll need alternate equipment for a couple late fights. Well, as long as you have like kind of one person who has the kind of Radiant stack armor. Like, if I'm thinking of this build in specific, right? If I were to give the Radiant Holy Lance helm here and the Radiant gloves here, this could be like my Radiant blaster. But I think ultimately I would put this on a light cleric. Yeah, also the coruscating ring. The coruscating ring I don't have on this character right now. Because I can do radiant damage, but it's not on demand really. Because I'm limited, right? My radiant damage is limited to my spell slots. And it's going to be beneficial, obviously, to someone in close combat. But if those radiant orbs go onto someone, that's also great. Now, conversely, you could use this on a monk. And yeah, a monk has their unarmored defense, but you can really do a lot of damage. You can just keep using the armor class. It doesn't really matter. You would just simply put this on your monk, who can have a passive to just passively deal radiant damage. So luminous armor, luminous gloves, luminous helmet, luminous ring, luminous passive for the monk, and you're just doing a ton of radiant damage. It's a pretty fun way to go. You could even get the monk gloves that make you do force damage. There's two different ones, but
Stay focused.
the spell sparkler.
Let's have some fun.
I've got another one.
Victory is assured.
Ah.
Indubitably.
Oh. Sure.
Let's spill some blood.
My faith will protect me. Have to keep going.
What now?
Chilled to the bone. Oof. Just as I expected. A miss. There we go. Finally.
Such a headache. Open up.
Someone there? Should be easy.
I sure can. We're going to empty the camp out, then we'll level up together as bros. I might conclude the stream with a little character editing on Dragon's Dogma. It's good, Alpha Blue. How you doing, dude? Yeah, that's what I was going to figure we talk about if I go into the character creator. Looking to see how it's doing right now. It's doing pretty well.
Let's move. Don't waste a step.
The Purge Palette Midwinter Edition. I fucking steal things as a paladin. Old chicken I see. Clearing the goblin camp. Big food upgrade. I wanted to poison it though. Put on fire from a first. I'm not usually as much of a rogue type guy. Yeah, I mean, the fighter or the rogue looks, or the fucking thief looks so cool, but man, even the fighter just looks cool. The mage looks really cool. I might go archer. I don't know though if I really want to do magic archer. I feel like everyone's doing magic archer. Oh. No, I just did it. I just ate it. Oh. Are you sure that you actually got it on them? Because I did it just a bit ago. It was still there. Yeah, I must not have, unfortunately. Look at this fucking pile of death right here. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That would fuck me up big time. Especially in that fight too. That's a big fight. Uh-oh, look what I did. Look what I did. I made this so that I can get a bunch of stuff from Grat, the trader. Okay, let's all send this to Gale.
Let me work my magic.
Got the returning pike. That to the camp. This to camp. I just like the Faithbreaker so much. Because that hit is really good. Let's send that to camp. What is he wearing? Yeah, I'll get momentum. Should send it to camp. Hide armor. You would just sell this, right? I have 2 hide armors? I don't know how I got that. I'll send 1 to camp, just in case, for whatever reason. Okay.
Today. How many die tomorrow? Is that blood?
Let's level up.
Never mind.
All right, level 5 Paladin. Now we have extra attack. We are in. Exactly, yeah. Drop Divine Favor, put that there.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Bob Goblin, thank you very much for subbing up with Prime, my dude. Branding Smite will help us out here. Protection from Evil and Good might help us because what's her name is a Fae. But it'll help us to it'll help us with making sure she can't go invis anymore. But Paladin has leveled up. And we also get Moonbeam. And also Misty Step. And also Misty Step. So I have Misty Step 2 ways. Look at my wimpy Gith. I love him. Gale getting a girthy level up here too. Getting an extra attack and fast movement. An anti-stealth helmet. Look at Asterion. No, we are in Sorcerer. Spells here. I kind of like darkness. Oh wait, we only get one spell. Right, he's great. Yeah, 100%. We have extended spell. Oh, how did I get extended spell? Maybe distance spell would have been better. Careful. No, we want subtle. No, quickened. Quickened for sure. What spell? What spell? Oh, surfaces caused by spells. Oh, okay. Hold person is cool. Should be something offensive though. Daggers might not be bad actually. And swap it out next level or so. Shatter's good for range damage, since you know your range thunder. Well, not for a sorcerer. I wouldn't get enhanced ability Buscetti for a sorcerer. I'm looking at Cloud of Daggers, hold person, because of all my characters that are in close combat that can get the critical hit bonuses, or like a shatter here maybe. What do you bros think? Because if I were to put enhance ability on him, it's just he wouldn't be able to use a ton. Double tap. Okay, I like that then. I think I've used it once this whole time playing the game. I want to do. Oh, no saves. Done. Another Spore Druid level. So we have plant growth. Nice. I like Call Lightning a lot. Back into it. Yeah, good point. Plant growth and thorn whipple. Or Lightning. Would be repertoire. So I usually end streams at 2 o'clock. It's 1:52 right now. Let me go check on the defrosting or the thawing status of my fish. It'll probably take me a little bit longer. I'm thinking though, jumping onto the Dragon's Dogma character creator and just kind of talking Dragon's Dogma for like the next like 15-20 minutes. What do you guys think? You're right. You're right, Jam. I did not do that. I knocked her out this time. You son of a bitch. Thanks for reminding me of the past. Be right back, guys. Gotta check the fish and pee. Aussie. Roman. That Roman? Is that Roman? That Roman? Mini Aussie. He's a pretty big mini though. He's like a 35 pounds. So here's what I've got right now. I was just kind of playing around with it. It's okay. Kind of boring. Kind of looks like me. I was like trying to go through a bunch of tattoos. Because it's like you can have some fun with this. Right? Like right, like left arm tattoo. Right arm tattoo. Where's his tank top? He didn't have one. That's kind of weird, right? Like, okay, let's say I want to go with like you can see it ends right here. We go edit tattoo. They're both the same. They're both overlapping each other. So kind of make it so it goes. Bring it up. Yeah, I kind of don't like that I have to if I want a sleeve like a full arm sleeve, then I have to use two. What are you doing? What are you doing? Your head's just laying off over it. Is this character favorite to deal? No. So let's go through a new one. Also, I can't decide on my vocation. You know? Let me check. But yeah, I can't decide if I go fighter here. Archer seems really, really fucking fun. Mage seems fun too. Thief seems, I think probably of the four, Mage seems the least interesting to me, even though it also seems really cool. Yeah, that's true, Jam. This is Dragon's Dogma. So exit character creator. We'll create a new character. We get to choose, you know, which race. So let's, you asked, you know, is it too detailed? Let's go ahead and go with this character. And, you know, you can choose all of your different body archetypes and everything. So this one. So here's what's really cool about this. I can spend a lot of time and I can go like, oh, this one's pretty cool. You basically choose permutations of these, which is really, I think this is a really cool way to do this. Let's go with like this guy, or this guy, this guy. All fucking cool. Dude, watch what happens when I click him. It now does a bunch of permutations of that with certain elements, right? Like most of these have all the same nose, but maybe, okay, these top ones have the same eyes, the different colors and the same nose. These bottom ones have different hair. So it's like the different permutations of this where it's like, oh, okay, well, let's go this. Okay, now here's permutations of this. Then do that. And then you can then customize it from there. Or, you know, we come back to it and just do it again. Okay, let's do this one this time. Let's go this route. And let's go this route. No. So it's just way easier to kind of go about this whole process. Going like, oh, okay, you know, I like that. Let's do this. Or go back again. Let's do that one. You know what? I didn't like that one either. Let's go this one. I think it's just way easier to step through this process. And then you can really, I mean, I could stop here and customize right here if I wanted to. And be done. So I like that process. Because I honestly, even if I'm going to do this character, let's say I make my other character again, right? And we go body, base head. I think I went like this. I don't actually think I did. No, I think I went here. Here. Here, actually. And then I chose one of these. Like, give me, like, Traposaurus Rex over here. Him. And then customizing, I usually just go, okay, that's pretty much, like, I got the general gist of the head I want. Nose and ears, all looks good. Then I just jump to hair, you know? I just go, okay, let's look at these hairstyles. And what's just cool, too, I can press this to go through hairstyles. Or I press the picture and I get all of them. And I love that. Which is cool because I can go like, oh, boom, I'm going to make fucking root color. Let's go. Super Saiyan fucking Goku right now. Well, SSJ3. Cannot customize a penis, which makes it really terrible. I can change the blend. There's a sheen on it. And what I like too is this. I'm going to move this bar. It shows me where the bar was originally. Man, that's like the worst part about character customization when you're like, oh, well, what does this look like? Stop. What does this look like? What does that look like? You know, you kind of go back and forth between the sliders to see how it affects. Like, well, okay, well, where was it before? I kind of liked it where it was before. Oh, okay, it was right there. Cool, done. And it changes this color. Like, just one step off, it's now red. Now it's back to white or gray. Like, I love that. You can definitely get really detailed. An infinite time to dick. Facial hair. Same thing here. These are some good beards. Oh, I was gonna sneeze. I have this beard on my guy. I just don't like it on the mic. Like a good bushier beard in the game, you know? What, 24 is hot mustache? Which one did you like? I don't like that much. I've seen so many guys like that. I'm just like, oh man, stop. There we go. Look at that Super Saiyan Goku beard. The smear beards, yeah. And put a high sheen on this, make a glossy damn beard. Can match my beard? I mean, this is as close as it gets to my beard. So the way you would match them, Princess Salami, is this. Okay, I want hairstyle and tip color to match. So I'm looking for 133 and 167. $133. 167. And I went with a root tip blend of 69 and 98, which is cool. I don't have to actually click this shit. Just go, oh, okay, that's 69. We'll bring it to 69 then. There. That matches. I mean, yeah, that would be pretty great, right? Maybe it is the bottom. Kind of nice that you can... Have you ever gone through a character creator and be like, I created the best character? And you go into the game and the lighting is different. You're like, oh, what have I made? Confirm, finalize, lighting. No. Dragon Age Inquisition. Yeah, that was the one I was... There's one I've done that in. I can't remember what it was. Lead is undo. Oh, cool. You have a slider for which you can undo. Like, look at this. If this was a character creator, I'd be like, no, my character looks bug-eyed. Then if I was to go back and go like back to here, like, oh, the character looks fine. Mouse wheel's not working. It's not making it bigger. We got a Ken patch there, like a fleshy fucking patch. Metallic? Metallic. Fucking scary sounding. Enjoy this metallic purple lipstick. Kind of body scar situation going on here? I haven't done any of that. Oh, fuck. That's got some divots to it, man. Oh. Dude, a laceration on my nipple? Don't even stitch me up at that point. Just fucking let me bleed out. What got you? Something big. Something big, man. Tiger striped me. Oh, I can make a vertical scale. That's kind of cool. I mean, I would never get into all this. I think it's easy to get into all this in this situation. That's kind of cool. Where, you know, I kind of don't care. But I know some people really get into these things. Oh, intensity. Ooh, that's infected. Oh, a sheen on it. That's really juicy still. Yeah, because I just like to play. But I know a lot of people get really into these things. Dirt? What kind of dirt can we do? Get a specific dirt pattern, please. Oh, yeah. Yeah, cake me. Oh. They definitely have. They've definitely gone crazy with it. It's not my Scar presets. That's kind of nice. Can't tell from the fucking dirt. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. Like, okay, yeah, because I like to actually add scars to my character. I think it adds a little bit of like visual depth to a character. Tattoo presets. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Can I just do that and then go edit that tattoo? Oh, cool, I can. Right? Or did that jump down to the second one? Yeah, I went to the second one. Okay, cool. So I can do that. These presets. Oh, it's on my back. That's why. I'm like, where's this other one? That's kind of cool. Yeah, so I can just do like some presets here. Like, that's a good preset. Littered. Like, that's pretty sick. Ang. It kind of gives you ideas too, like, okay, this is like a lower opacity, much larger one of the ones I have on my other character. That's kind of nice. I like that. You can be the rock. Oh, wait a minute. How does he have? Oh, myself. Oh, okay. So we were looking at the thing and I was like, oh, you just add 2 tattoos. So what they did is you can increase the scaling so it does fully wrap around the arm rather than just simply being like cut off like a hard point. So I was like, that's kind of shitty. I think it's this tilling one. Yeah, it is. Like add the horizontal scale on it. There it is. Like it starts like there. Or wherever. You can actually have it stretch across. That's cool. Look, you got a cover-up job. This is 100% accurate. Itch. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I'm gonna have to go through this and kind of like decide, but I don't know, guys. What are you thinking? What are the bros thinking? For your vocations, what's on your minds? What's everyone thinking? What are your what's your advanced? What's your base? What's your hybrid plans vocation wise? My guy is an abomination, but I kind of like my guy. Like him upon his Siri. That's cool. My current plan is just to buy the game. Well. I know, darkness. We were just doing it. plan to do fighter or thief and take it from there. I'll be fighter and just start swinging on everyone. Fighter into Mystic Spear hand. I'll be archer, then play it by ear from there. Doesn't matter shit skill as far as I know. Get away from warrior. Get away from master warrior is too offensive and slow to my taste. But maybe I'll be. I'll usually do rogue style, so probably thief. Okay. I don't know. I think I might start as an archer, and then just go from wherever. Maybe Mystic Spear hand. Who knows? Make her a sorcerer. All right, who are we raiding today, bros? I'm thinking maybe about the Darth Maul of Mystic Spear hand. Yeah, right. See that? It's just so cool looking. I didn't change the game on Twitch yet because, like I said, I'm done for the day. So I was just doing that to close out. I can send you guys to Java Chip. Crusadar's playing Dead by Daylight. You guys are Java. You just gotten started, so. The raid has started. Fighter to start, eventually get Mystic Spear hand for me. Main pawn, a mage for healing, and then my 2 hired pawns, either sorcerer or archer, and maybe a warrior or thief for the other. Damn, I like that. I just go fighter and never change, be a normie. I mean, yeah, why not? It seems like a totally fun fucking class. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, jump on over to Twitch here. We're going to close this out with a stream. So, bros, thank you so much for watching here today. We've jumped up. I think we made 26 subs today. So, thank you so much, my guys. We'll be back here on Sunday if I do stream again. I might not stream this coming weekend and just hold out and work on Dragon's Dogma content. You can get a sorcerer pawn. Your pawn can be a sorcerer or a warrior. So we'll see how that goes. I might just work on making, what I'm now going to do is like vocation deep dives on stuff that we know about them so far. So just, hey, here's a fighter deep dive. There's a lot of content creators who have been invited to this stuff and they show off the skills. So I might pull some of their content down and show it off and link their content and say, hey, go check out this full video from them and just kind of talk about it. But all right, guys, the raid is going off right now. So thank you so much for watching here today. Well, have a good one. Wash your hands, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you bros next time.